Welcome to 101. I'm Rick Kaplan, and my guest today is Lisa Nickerson of Nickerson PR. Hi, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Rick. Thanks for having me on today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's always great to talk with you. Tell me a little bit. Well, I know all about Nickerson PR. You tell our listeners and our viewers what Nickerson PR is all about.
So we actually dropped the PR last year when we repositioned our company, and we're now just Nickerson, and we are a full-service public relations, marketing, branding, once upon a time event management, and social media firm. We have been actually for a very long time, and we've done a lot of really great branding and marketing work over the years, and so we want to make sure that there's no confusion with that anymore, that we've integrated, or we have been for a long time. We've integrated the public relations and the communications with the marketing so that it's just a more streamlined, efficient, and effective process.
So you're going to be so busy right now because there's so much going on. Companies are scrambling.
Yes.
And everyone's looking for the direction, and they're looking for a strategy because we got to reopen our economy and our businesses. PR companies, well, Nickerson, I won't say PR companies, Nickerson is there. You're gonna tell them what?
Well, it's a lot of things right now. Sometimes it's just listening, right? So, we're a trusted partner with most of our clients. And, at the very beginning of this, I am always liking to be ahead of challenges, right? I want to talk about things and talk about what the worst possible scenario is, what's the best possible scenario, and help people pivot very quickly if they need to. And in this case, I think our crisis communications background has served us very well. We're accustomed to jumping in on things very quickly and having to help make decisions. And so with this, we came in very early. We talked to our clients about what were their particular challenges, right? What was the worst case scenario and what was the best, and how did we need to position them in the market? For many years now, we've been running in a bull market, and we don't want to confuse brains in a bull market, right? So we need to position now for when things just aren't magically happening and business isn't magically there. What is the strategy that you have in place? What did people know about you before? What do they need to know about you right now? And what are they going to need to know about you later this year, or think about you later this year, so that they're planning to work with you? And that could be in a number of different, we have a variety of different types of clients, from tech to construction to, legal to architecture. And, everybody's having their own challenges right now. And that could also have to do with employee base and how they're communicating with their employees. How are they keeping everybody on? Are they furloughing people? And what is that communication to? So there's an awful lot that we jumped on. And again, from the very beginning, yes, we've been very busy, but we've actually been expanding our communications team to manage everything that we need to do for our clients. We've been working 7 days a week for our clients because that's what they need right now. And now our creative services has really started picking up because people are saying, I need to revamp that website. I need to refresh that logo. I need to do these things. They may have more time right now. They may not, but they know they need to position themselves for something very different.
So yeah, that's so true, because everyone has nothing but time right now. Well, most of everyone.
Yeah.
So it is a perfect time. Update your website, your social media, all of those things that will show the presence that you need to show.
Sure.
Now, the other question I have for you is employees coming back to work. How are you directing your clients to, because it's not just their clients, it's also their employees that have to feel secure enough to come back into an office?
Sure. Well, so far, I don't know a lot of people really going back to the office. A lot of people are talking about letting their teams continue to work from home. So, we'll see how this starts to roll out over the next, month or so. But really, it might be a tenant base that they want to make sure that they have met their obligation as far as setting their buildings up for what they need to be ready for. How do they communicate out to the tenancy? Again, most of the groups we're working with, the employees are going to continue to work from home or on site. at a project. And so we've been working with them on that. And then they have some employees who are choosing not to come off of a furlough. And that's another bit of communication, whether it's with that employee or with their client base, of talking about who's on the team now. So it's all a little bit tricky right now, but if it's thought through and thought out well, this is the time to be the leader. You know, we worked for so many years with so many groups, and we were nominating them for awards and best places to work and leadership awards. And I mean, it was award central. And now I've said, well, as a market leader, we need to continue to be talking about the market or about what's happening or what we're doing. We need to be out there. And that's another piece that we've been really working with our clients on, is what to say in the public so that they are still the market leader.
So are you saying that the public relations industry is has to evolve a little and change?
Well, you know, it's certainly not business as usual, right? We're certainly not putting out the same news. The media doesn't want the same news right now. They want everything that's related to COVID, and even some of the best business stories are just not getting the attention that they really should. That's making our job harder, and that it's taking us longer to navigate what reporter or what editor is willing to write something that's not COVID related. And so we need to find those people, or what is the tie that makes it relevant right now. So that's one piece of it. And then the other piece of it is people who aren't comfortable talking during the challenging times. Again, it's really easy to talk when things are good. It's really easy to talk about your sales are up, you've won best place to work, your employees are amazing. Well, now that's not really what people are talking about. How have they pivoted? How are they positioning? How, you know, if you're a construction firm, how are you managing the safety? All these different, you know, if you're architecture, what does the new space look like? Well, we still need to really be out there and not just talking about what's going on right now, but anticipating what is the story next month that they want, because we need to be pitching those now. That's a lot of what we did this week, was not talk about what's in the news right now, talk about what the news is going to be in June, because that's the news we need to pitch now.
Well, it's good information. Any last minute tips for a business owner?
You know, you definitely, again, you want to be out there. It's a great time actually to position yourself, because everybody's at their computer, everybody's watching the news, everybody's on social media, and to be out there. I've been really surprised at how many people have not been updating their social media. Maybe they are really busy. Maybe it's feeling overwhelming, but this is a time to really, you know, put your stake in the ground and say, here I am. You know, when this first happened for us, we said, what could we do, right? How could we be out there? We could have done another webinar on what to do about your communications. And we thought that's not what people really want to watch. They hire us for that. We could have done a white paper on marketing during a crisis. Again, I thought that sounded a little boring. We created a webinar, a daily webinar, Lunch with Lisa, 25 minutes at lunch every day. We have a different, super interesting guest on every day. We put it up to YouTube, and guess what? We've met so many new people, made so many new relationships, really brought a larger, broader crowd to understand our audience who knows the Nickerson team, and we've won more business from it. And it's now something that we'll continue to do. But thinking outside the box is really important right now for what is your core competency, and then how can you expand that so people see you as the group that they want to be with.
Yeah, I have a complaint though for you, Lisa,
Yes?
because I did watch the Lunch with Lisa video,
Yeah.
and I thought it was going to be lunch was going to be delivered to me, and I never got any. So I felt like I got gypped there.
You know what, the next time you tell me that you're watching, I'll call my friend Chef Sarah Wade over at Stillwater. She's been certainly doing takeout like crazy, and I'll make sure that something gets delivered to you for lunch.
All right. Okay, we've been talking with Lisa Nickerson of Nickerson Company. No PR.
Yeah, well, it's Nickerson. You know, it's kind of like
Nickerson.
it's.
I appreciate you giving us the time today, Lisa. It's always a pleasure to speak with you.
Yes, thanks, Rick. Anytime. And you know, reach out to me anytime if I can be helpful to you or to anybody who's watching.
Thank you. Thank you for watching today's interview. If you'd like to be a guest, a sponsor, or even advertise in the New England Real Estate Journal. You'll find our contact information in the description box below. You can also find all our social media platforms so you can follow us, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.